Alright, what is going on everyone, and welcome to patch R.1.2.64 for May 16th, 2024. This is the Season 2 off-season. There's a lot here. There's a lot here. So, we'll hit this big off, and then we're going to split it off into many separate videos and shorts, just like what I still need to do with Better 2S2, but that requires me to sit down and work through it. So, let's get into it. Season 2 of Ranked takes us into the off-season and has a ton of balance updates to the game. The goal of this balance patch is to address the power of town while doing updates, tweaks, and reworks to various roles. New ranked list, we'll check that out. New Common Town and Coven role buckets. Common Town is the role bucket that contains all of town except town power. Common Coven is the role bucket that contains all of Coven except Coven power and Coven killing roles. That's Better 2S2, and you're going to see a theme where a lot of this is Better 2S2. Role reworks. Trickster. Trickster is Better 2S2, so magic mirrors, kind of with the new update. Socialite during, that's why they didn't update it with Better 2S2. Socialite during the night you may throw a party at another person's house. Any visitors not on the guest list will be rejected from entering, causing their ability to fail. Players rejected will be added to the guest list for future parties. During the day you may add a player to your guest list, allowing them to attend future parties. I wonder how that will work with the achievements. Coven Leader is Better 2S2 Coven Leader. You'll be able to select a new role for them to become. This has two uses. Targeted Coven member will accept or decline the retrain. They will instantly change the roles if they accept. Dreamweaver Insanity is renamed to Insomnia. If a town member doesn't visit you, you will become an Insomniac instead. Insomniac players may not use any day or night abilities, but does not affect voting. Players affected by insomnia will be cured if the Dreamweaver dies. Role changes. And we'll go over all of it after. Role changes. Baker no longer dies of starvation. Instead, they immediately transform. Deputy is now unique. Marshal now has 2 Tribune charges instead of 1, and can do 2, so Better 2S2. Doom players are announced the day they are doomed, then they die 1 day later. Added Necronomicon passing. Oh! That's big. Swap Psychic Good and Evil. Yes! Seer may not check players they checked for the rest of the game. Prosecutors may not prosecute twice in... Whoa. Prosecutors may not prosecute twice in the... twice in the same day. I thought it's the same game, and I was like, what? Necronomicon. Now... Necromancer now can use Potion Master and Witch. Improvements. Epic purchases that are not granted immediately will now be granted upon restarting the game. Players can now cancel account deletions if they attempt to log in within a pending deletion window. Legendary Scrolls have been renamed to Mythic Scrolls in order to help prevent confusion from Legendary Cauldron rewards. Replace updated 19 achievements related to roles. Ooh. Town Trader role list has been updated. Soul Collector silhouette added. Baker silhouette added. Bug fixes. Fix last will note death note showing 1 through 20 if you had no template set. Cool. Fix multiple issues related to the auto win detector. Fixed Witch's target icon showing as the cleric barrier icon. Fixed a bug where in ranked it would set your name tag and portrait to a random person until you picked a name. Fixed bug with Apocalypse rules having incorrect targeting message when canceling an ability. Fixed Shroud Serial Killer Investigator ability toggle state not persisting. Whew, there's a lot here, isn't there? So, let's go through it. We'll individually do everything, but just as some big. Trickster, it is technically a buff. I'm not a huge fan of the Trickster, Better TOS2 Trickster, but it is better than the current TOS1 or TOS2 Trickster. So that's like a little bit of a buff. Socialite, I like how this is. It is definitely a nerf because obviously now you can't... obviously you cannot auto do or auto reveal. And that's good for the game, not good for Socialite. Coven Leader changing to better TOS 2 Coven Leader. That's a little bit held back. Is definitely a buff for Coven Leader. Dreamweaver's Insanity changing to Insomnia is a little bit better, but still probably they're gonna have to change some achievements. So Dreamweaver's a little better, but I don't know by how much. Baker no longer dies of starvation. That is a boost to Baker. I don't know if that's enough. It might be. Deputy now unique. We're not going to have multiple deputies shooting off, which is really sad. Marshall now has 2 tribunes. I've learned that this seems to help Marshall. That actually seems to help Marshall more than hurt it. Doomed players are announced. They are doomed and will die one day later. This is, again, a nerf to Doomsayer. Because the game can end before Doom gets to go off. Necro passing is huge for the Coven. Psychic gets the proper nerf that it needs. Seer gets a nerf that's just like better TOS 2. Prosecutors switched to better TOS 2, which is sad because I really liked how it was in regular. Necromancer can use more things. That's also from better TOS 2. Alright, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 individual role changes. We'll talk about each of them individually. I like the common stuff. I knew that was coming. We expected that was coming, I guess I should say. Eventually, it was such a good idea, it didn't need to be kept in better TOS 2. We'll check out the new ranked role list. I'll have to check the new Town Trader role list. We'll have to check out the new silhouettes. We'll have to check out the new achievements. So we got a SC Silo. We got a Baker Silo. We got the achievements that we'll look into. We got TT role list. We got ranked role list. It's a lot. That is in my opinion, a very good patch. It handles a lot of the things that I felt like it needed. A lot of better TOS 2 stuff, but to be fair, that's kind of what Curtis has been cooking. So, that is all. We'll dive into it the more that we continue. I hope you enjoy, and we'll check you around later.